If longevity is the barometer of success, then Bob Miller is in the Hall of Fame. Actually, he is in the Hockey Hall of Fame, and he has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He's been calling Kings games since 1973, so you can imagine how many stories he's got to tell. They're all good, a lot of them very funny, but we only have so much time. So here's a few of those stories with Bob Miller in tonight's conversation. Truthfully, you thought the Kings would win a Stanley Cup after you retired.
Right.
Did you ever think you'd see the day?
No, I really didn't. I'll be honest with you. I was hoping, obviously, like all Kings fans, but the longer it went and the longer I was with this team and the further I got along in age, I thought, I guess I'm never going to see it. And I think that was what made winning the Cup in 2012 so special.
The Los Angeles Kings are indeed the Kings of the National Hockey League. They are the 2012 Stanley Cup champions.
It will always be in my memory of what a special night that was and what a special run that was to the Stanley Cup.
You have written 2 books. You tell a story about how the Kings were involved in the Lakers getting Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Tell me that story.
Well, I don't know if they helped them, but we had a meeting with Jack Kent Cooke. He called us in on a Friday, and we went into his office, and I thought there were rumors the Kings were going to get Marcel Dionne. So when we walked in, here were people from the Lakers. I think Bill Sharman was there, Chick Hearn was there, and I thought, if it's basketball, why are we here? If it's hockey, why are they here? Dick White was the publicity director for the Forum. He was there. And Jack Kent Cooke said, I have called all of you here because we have signed the greatest, and I'm thinking he's going to say Marcel Dionne, the greatest basketball player in the world today, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I was sitting on a couch to his right, and I guess I was kind of disappointed it wasn't Dionne. And he said, what's wrong with you, Bob? Don't you know anything about sports? Here I make this great announcement, and you sit there like a bump on a log. He said, Chick, did you see his reaction? And Chick said, yes, I did. And I thought, well, thanks, Chick, for your support. So he said, how do we notify the media? Dick White said, I think we notify them Monday morning at 9 a.m. News conference was at 10. He said, Monday morning at 9. Bob, what do you think? And you know, you're thinking, don't call. It's like school. Don't call on me again. I said, I think that's too short a notice. I think we should do it Sunday night after the local sportscasts are over. We call, the hockey people call, say there's a news conference tomorrow morning. That way they won't know it's basketball, and they won't have a time to go on the air and do anything. Right you are. He looks at Dick White and says, what am I paying you for? So now Dick White's not too happy with me. This is really getting, it wasn't fun at the time. So I wrote about that in the book, and you know, things like that. I just had fun telling those stories for years and years.
All right, and Junie, I want you to get in here. What is the secret to being married for 50 years?
He's the same nice guy that he's always been. He hasn't changed as far as the notoriety that he's received in this job. He's still the same guy that I married 50 years ago. We met on a blind date. And he walked in, and he was nice looking. He had a lot of hair.
It's been 50 years, folks. We're on the kiss cam.
Still a cute couple after 50 years. We appreciate Bob and Judy spending a couple of minutes with us.